Hi, this is Rick Barnett from Barnett Financial and Tax, and today I want to talk to you about the best way to claim your Social Security benefits. I don't know if you know this, but you can take Social Security as early as age 62, and your latest filing date is age 70. So if you think about that, you have 96 possibilities as an individual. However, if you're married, have a significant other, there are over 500 possibilities because of the spousal claiming options. So we want to give careful consideration to how and when we take our Social Security benefits. And that ultimately takes a deep dive to understand the best way to get the maximum amount of income out of Social Security while paying the least amount of tax. But we have to do it the right way. As I mentioned, you can take Social Security as early as age 62 and as late as age 70. However, if you take that early withdrawal, which many people do because of either health reasons or because they feel like they're going to need it just to survive, if you do that, you're locking that number in for life. So between age 62 and your full retirement age, which for most people these days is age 67, it goes up 6.25% per year. And then between age 67 and age 70, it goes up at 8% a year. We're talking about the income amounts here. So you want to give careful consideration. As I mentioned, there's a process here to understand the best way to maximize your benefits. If you are a widow or a widower, you can take it as early as age 60. That's the one caveat to this. And if you do happen to take it early, between 62 and your full retirement age, that limits how much earnings you can make in another job. So you want to give careful consideration of that. You can see there's a complexity to this process and understanding the best way to claim Social Security. That's why we've made it a big part of what we do here at Barnett Financial and Tax, to help clients understand how to maximize their retirement income, including the amounts that are available from Social Security. I also wanted to mention the tax implications of Social Security, because for some, they will be paying no tax on the Social Security benefits they receive under the current tax law. However, you can pay as much as 85% of what you receive going towards your federal income tax. And what's considered is the amount of money you make each year. So the things that are included for the benefits being taxable to you are things like wages, dividends, IRA distributions, interest that you earn. All of those types of things are included to determine what percent of your income, the Social Security income you receive, will be taxable. So one of the big planning tools we use is determine where you currently sit, either prior to receiving Social Security or if you're already receiving those benefits, and figure out a way to lower your taxable income from those other sources I just mentioned so that we can pay a lot less or even nothing on the benefits we receive from Social Security. And that will have a huge impact on the net income you receive each year for your life and your lifestyle and the travel and the things you want to do in retirement. So this is a big part of the planning tool. And my one suggestion is, when you're going to look at Social Security and potentially file for Social Security, give careful consideration to all aspects of your retirement plan, not just the Social Security benefit amounts, because all of that works together in harmony, and so does the amount of tax we pay. So we've got to consider that. And one final thought would be, remember, when you're filing with a spouse, Social Security determines your benefits based on your best 35 years of earnings. So if you didn't have 35 years of work, those years you didn't work count as zero towards the benefit estimate. But if you have all 35, they're going to take the best 35 years of earnings you have. So maybe your spouse is a different age than you. Maybe your spouse didn't work as much as you or didn't earn as much. So those are the considerations, because you sometimes don't file at the same time because you're trying to maximize one and delay the other to get the most income out of Social Security during your lifetime. So keep that in mind, especially as it relates to whether you are currently drawing Social Security or will be in the future. This is something we want to sit down and figure out the best way to do this. And if you're interested in getting some more information on this, please reach out to us at myteam@bftwealth.com or call us on our 800 number at 800-425-7044. If you want some more information, you always go to our website at bftwealth.com. Thanks for listening in. Have a great day.